RBE.
It's Roula and Ryan's Rapid Fire Quiz on 104.1 KRBE.
All right, nothing stops the rapid fire quiz. The fact that Roula, Eric, and Sam are all out right now. We're still going to keep this game going because we've got a fantastic prize. Chris Tucker is coming to Bayou Music Center. It's going to be November 4th. So we're going to get 3 contestants on the line. Now, we're going to have a different lineup today. So it'll be Kevin, Ahmad, and Ervin. And if you don't know Ervin, let's explain a little bit about him. He's been doing our social media behind the scenes, and you've been making it look so on point. It really does look great.
It looks amazing.
So you've watched us play this game quite a few times.
I've beat y'all in my head a couple times, too.
He's talking a big game.
Okay.
All right. We'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
So here's who we have on the line right now. Melissa is with me. We have Sarah with Ahmad. And then Lily is with Ervin. So this is how it's going to go. Ahmad will go first. Okay. And then it'll come to me.
You.
And then over to Ervin.
So I'm going counterclockwise this time.
Yes, let's go counterclockwise. Let's
All right, so
change it up a little bit for this game here on the Roula and Ryan show.
And there's going to be 75 seconds. We're going to do just 2 rounds, probably.
All right, 2 rounds.
Maybe 3 if we'll just.
We'll see who comes down to a tie then.
Yeah.
If it comes to it. All right, let me get my scorecard ready here.
Now, in case you don't remember, Ervin, if you have more than 2 seconds to answer, you're going to hear that.
Okay.
You got to move on. Okay. You can play along in the car. So, you guys ready?
Yes.
Round 1 of the rapid fire quiz. Ahmad in 3, 2, 1. Ahmad, the female ruler of a kingdom.
Queen.
Kevin, small cube with dots on each side, numbering 1 to 6.
Dice.
Irvin, direction in which the sun rises.
Sunrise.
Ahmad, a long player shelter on the side of a baseball diamond.
Dugout.
Yes. Kevin, a signature from a famous person.
Autograph.
Irvin, soft white frozen crystals that fall from the sky.
Snow.
Ahmad, cartridge containing gunpowder with no bullet.
A blank.
Kevin, chemical liquid used in old thermometers.
Mercury.
Irvin, group of people called together by a sheriff to round up outlaws.
A Wrangler.
Ahmad, soft yellow fat made by churning milk.
Butter.
Kevin, massive large round rock.
Boulder.
Irvin, a young male horse.
A pony.
Ahmad, a single-celled animal. I had a typo, sorry. A single-celled animal. Kevin, a person who leads people to their seats.
Usher.
Irvin, long-tailed animal that looks larger than a mouse.
Time.
Wow, you may have played it
Those
in your
were
head.
hard.
You may have played it in your head, but you
I'll
missed
give it to
every.
the sunrise one though. That was my bad.
You missed every single question.
Rises in the east.
It rises in the east.
I was like a sunrise. I don't know.
It rises in the sunrise.
Yes.
Rises in the sun.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! What else did he? Well, you missed all of them.
What's the mouse one?
Yeah, what's that?
A rat. A rat.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay,
Long-tailed
he
animal
missed
looks-
one other one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Oh, the Wrangler.
A young male horse is a colt. Oh, a group of people called together by a sheriff to round up outlaws. A posse.
That's hard.
I thought that was a
That was
social
a hard
one.
one.
Posse.
I would have said like deputies or something.
Y'all gave me AP questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
APS.
Ahmad got one wrong.
Yeah, which one?
Which one did you say? Boulder. Massive, large, round rock.
Amoeba. He missed amoeba.
Amoeba, single-celled
thinking,
animal.
what the hell
And
is
that was
that?
my
I was
bad because
thinking
I had a
that.
typo in there and it screwed me
I don't
up.
know.
I still
who
got
she
it, though.
is.
I'm flying by the seat of my pants here.
So
So it's up to you guys if you want to let him play.
Oh, no. This is first game. He talked a big game. Oh, man. What a shame.
Loser. Bye.
Bye.
Get back behind the
I'm
camera.
sorry,
Bye, y'all.
Ervin. I'm glad they got to see you today, though.
Yeah, valiant effort. Talk's a big game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I love
did.
it. I love it when that happens.
You know, I was like that too at first.
You were. Then we took you down a peg or 3.
But you know what? You really had a stellar beginning when
He
you first
did.
started playing this game. You were on point, and then
Well, then it's like a
Kinda fell
sponge.
apart.
You squeeze all of the water out of it. We squeezed all the knowledge out of his
Yeah.
head, and he is empty.
I'm glad that you guys are filling the void because typically on the show we have a sore winner and a sore loser, and they're both out.
That's okay. I'll pick up the pieces from there. All right, so it's coming down to myself and Ahmad. So Sarah and Melissa are still on the line, waiting to win this Chris
All right,
Tucker
who went
prize.
last?
Ervin.
Ervin. Okay. So it's going to be you and Ahmad.
Okay. Are we doing 75 or 60?
Do 75 seconds. Give you a few extra ones.
Okay.
We've got these questions since the rest of the gang is out.
It's all you. All right.
All right. Here we go. Ahmad, in 3, 2, 1. A dried plum.
A prune.
Yes. Kevin, the Enterprise, Discovery, and Voyager are ships in this franchise.
Star Trek.
Ahmad, someone who robs ships at sea.
A pirate.
Kevin, flesh in the mouth that holds in your teeth.
Gums.
Ahmad, someone who picks fights with smaller or weaker people.
A bully.
Kevin, a coin worth 25 cents.
Quarter.
Ahmad, thick soup made with clams and vegetable.
Chowder.
Kevin, container with handle used for carrying clothes while traveling.
Suitcase.
Ahmad, how many cigarettes come in a pack?
12.
Kevin, small bouquet worn by women on the shoulder.
Corsage.
Ahmad, wooden clubs knocked down by bowling balls.
Pins.
Kevin, person who repairs or works on water pipes.
Plumber.
Ahmad, swimming pool game where a famous explorer is named.
Marco Polo.
Yes. Kevin, emergency vehicle used to transport injured or sick people.
Ambulance.
Ahmad, large building, people can check out free books.
Library.
Kevin, large.
Time.
Oh, it's so close.
I missed one.
Wait. I think we're tied.
Did you miss one?
No. I just didn't have enough. I didn't get that last question in. And he did. So.
Sudden death.
Yeah.
Do we have a sudden death?
Yeah.
You had the same amount of questions.
I still have that him and I are tied here.
What'd you miss? Which one did you miss, Ahmad?
I don't remember. I was
missed
just
one.
talking.
Oh, there's 20 cigarettes in a pack. That's the one you missed.
Yeah, if I had gotten one more question, I could have won this. But he got that extra
Okay,
one.
let's do
All
sudden
right,
death.
so sudden death.
Yes.
You are going to. Should I just do one question, or should I give you guys like a?
You pick a hard one,
Yes.
and then we'll buzz in with our name.
And if you get it wrong, I think I could give you guys another round. How about a 30-second round?
Okay. Well, 30 seconds?
I'll give you because normally I do 75 seconds.
You could do 60.
You want 60 seconds, Kevin?
Do 30. We're running out of time here.
Yeah,
Okay.
30 it is. All right, 30 seconds on the clock.
I'll be keeping track.
And
It's not
we're
going burn, burn, burn.
We're gonna
If
start with
you can
Kevin.
you can hit play right now, then fast forward it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
right. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, this is so fun to listen
All right,
to.
you
I'm
ready?
sorry.
We got the time. We got the time. 30
All right.
seconds on the clock. We're gonna
And
start with
I
Kevin.
am ready.
All right, Kevin. In 3, 2, 1. Kevin, large pink bird with long legs and neck.
Flamingo.
Ahmad, long hair that grows on a horse's neck.
Maine.
Kevin, wreath of flowers worn around the neck in Hawaii.
Lay.
Ahmad, flower powder that causes allergies.
Pollen.
Kevin, an area of land surrounded by water.
Island.
Ahmad, third month of the year.
March.
Kevin, hollow metal shaped like cup that makes a ringing sound.
Bell.
Ahmad, young bear, wolf, or lion.
Cub.
Oh, not soon enough. Kevin, what was Pennywise in the movie It?
Clown.
Ahmad, small sticky square used to pay for postage on a letter.
Stamp.
Kevin, a middle-aged soldier who wore armor that serviced the king.
A jester.
No. Ahmad, a meal where guests serve themselves from food at a table.
Buffet.
Kevin, a body temperature higher than normal.
Fever.
Ahmad, narrow passage between rows of seats in the theater.
Aisle.
Kevin, a shape having 4 equal sides and 4 right angles.
Square.
Ahmad.
Time.
Oh, wow.
I
That
won.
seemed a lot longer than 30 seconds.
I took that one. And here we go.
Okay.
A middle-aged soldier who wore armor was a knight, not a jester.
Yeah, I figured that out
And
afterwards.
what you miss? And then you missed something on the buzzer. You got it right, but you were too late.
It doesn't matter. Let's
it
move
doesn't
on.
matter.
Yeah, let's just move on.
So, congrats to your person. Are they picking someone for Mystery Box?
Oh, yes, they are. We got to bring them on the air.
Okay, which one is that? One or two?
Okay, so my person is line 1, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Melissa, congratulations. You won. You're going to go see Chris Tucker at Bayou Music Center November 4th.
All right. Thank you.
Now-
Way to go, Kevin.
What you get to do now is you get to pick whoever goes in the mystery box on Monday.
So it can't be Ahmad, right?
No.
Because he just
Ahmad
went in
just
there.
did it, but it could be anybody else.
Yes.
Anyone on the show.
Anyone. Even Ervin.
Okay. I'm going to pick Eric.
Oh, he's back in for a repeat.
Oh, my gosh. Why'd you pick Eric?
Oh, because he always gives everybody such a hard time.
Yes, he does.
That's true.
All right, so Eric, in the mystery box on Monday, we have some ideas we've been throwing around. So what time will we do the mystery box? Will it be at 7:20 or 7:40 on Monday?
7:40. 7:40 Monday morning.
on Monday. All right.
Okay.
And we will film that in case you miss it, and Ervin will get that up on social media. Thank you, Ervin, for your best try. I know it looks easy when you see it, but when you're in it and the pressure is on you, you see it's a little bit more difficult.
Don't give me that best
It's a
try.
little bit more difficult. All right, so
Don't give me a
speaking
constellation.
A constellation. A constellation.
consolation, not a constellation.
Same difference. You know what he means.
No, one is the star.
Oh, bye.
Well, speaking of Eric, we're going to have to buzz him up on the Zoom and get Sam in on this. I know Roula's dropping off her kids right now at school. We got a panic button. I'm going to have to say parental discretion on this. I'm going to play it for you real quick because it's very short. But
Okay.
but he did leave a phone number, and I think we need to call this person now. Listen to this.
I need to hit the panic button. Long story short, I went out with my brother and my wife, and we sat down. Him and his wife been trying to have kids for years now. But they actually asked me to donate the old-fashioned way, and my wife is actually okay with this. Okay, but anyway, give me a call. My number is... Give me a call back. Thanks, guys.
Oh, my God.
What?
He needs his brother needs a donor for his wife. They want to have kids.
The old-fashioned.
I am going to go
old-fashioned
dial up Eric, and I can see if I can get Sam.
Get Sam in here too.
If you're wondering why they're not on immediately with us, they are not feeling at the top of their game.
No.
But we can bother them for 10 to 15 minutes. They said
They're reachable.
they are. We do have this new satellite system that makes you sound like you're in studio with us. So let me get them on if we have time, real quick, and we'll check traffic, and I'll bring that back on the other side.
All right, panic buttons coming up next on the Roula and Ryan Show. 104.1 KRBE. It's the Roula and Ryan Show. $10,000 the summer of 2023. Yeah. Now get in the running for that 10 grand right now. Texter 104. You're going to text the following. And by the way, you're going to score yourself a PetSmart gift card for $100. So if you got a pet, you're going to love this. What you want to do is text 10K, the number 10, and then K to 37530. That's 10K to 37530. You're in the running for $10,000. You score a PetSmart gift card worth $100. Now let's do the there you go.
Got a problem? Please don't panic. Hit Roula and Ryan's panic button.
Please give me the answer.
On KRBE.
By the way, behind the scenes, I got to thank Ahmad and Kevin. Kevin working tirelessly. You got the Zoom connected with Roula and Sam, or with Eric and Sam. Roula's actually doing something really cool right now. It's her kid's first day of school. And one of the things you give up being a parent on this show is you don't get to be there in the morning for these milestones. So I'm glad she's getting to see the kids off right now.
There she is in the car.
But we got this listener line call, and we're like, holy crap, we got to call this person because they did leave a phone number. Now, here's the initial call.
I need to hit the panic button. Long story short, I went out with my brother and my wife, and we sat down. Him and his wife been trying to have kids for years now. But they actually asked me to donate the old-fashioned way, and my wife is actually okay with this. Okay, but anyway, give me a call. My number is... Give me a call back. Thanks, guys.
Oh, my God. And when we heard this, we're like, they got to be messing with us. But nope. We called the number. Everybody, you guys ready for this? Let's say good morning. All right, here. Hey, guys.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys.
All right. Is this for real?
Yeah, you
I
guys
mean,
screw with us?
No, we're not screwing you. It's real.
Good Lord. I mean, why the old-fashioned way? I don't get that.
They can't afford IVF. It's like $20,000 at least. You know,
And you're okay with your husband sleeping with her?
it's purely so that they can have a kid, and they want it to be biological. They want the genes, and I know that this would just be to help them out.
Holy crap.
You are a
I'm
much
speechless.
stronger woman than I am, because there's no way I could do that.
I would rather have the baby and then give the baby to them than
Yeah, why
have
don't you
my-
be a surrogate or
Yeah, be a
something?
surrogate.
I wouldn't. I couldn't give the baby. I couldn't see it like my husband. Like I have a brother-in-law, and I couldn't imagine that. No. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
brother wants you to bang his wife.
That was my point.
Is the sister-in-law hot?
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Of course, I knew he was going to ask that.
It's not about looks. It's about
gosh.
it's supposed to be
comfortable. Yeah, you being comfortable and having that would be like technically your child.
Every time you guys get together for a family event and there's the kids playing at grandpa's house and you know that that's your child.
My point exactly, guys. I thought it was a prank, honestly.
So you would not do it.
Will your wife be there, like in Handmaid's Tale, like holding the other woman's hand and holding her down?
Why did you put it pictured like that?
I'm sorry, but that's the way I envision it. Because there were 2 women and 1 man in the Handmaid's Tale situation.
I've never seen it.
Where the man would inseminate this.
It's a dystopian future story.
So, Jackie, he makes a good point, though. Are you going to be in the room?
I don't think so. I would prefer not to, but I know he's not attracted to her. They've been trying for 7 years, and nothing's happened.
Hey, Chris, how does your brother feel about you sleeping with his wife?
Everyone's okay with it, and that's why I seem to be the oddball, you know what I mean?
No, you're not. You're not the odd one, trust me.
You're the only sane one.
Should you go try this, the body don't lie. If you're not attractive, if your body is telling you...
But there's ways around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mean, you can use a turkey baster.
What Kevin's talking about is he's not going to rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you could.
Even with that special pill, you have to have some type of...
If I was doing this, I'd be like, looking on my show, this is a trap. Like, how about some prank show or something?
To see how far you'd go.
Exactly.
Before the cameras came out.
That's what I don't know, dude. I say...
That's exactly what I was waiting for as I was hearing it.
I mean, this is really simple. I mean, he is not comfortable with it. You cannot
How are you
expect
cool with
him.
this, Jackie, and he's not? I don't understand. It should be anything the other way around.
Because Jackie understands like the family behind this, the family aspect, and them wanting a kid so badly. Jackie and Chris, do you guys have any children together?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and your brother wants that.
Just because you guys do that,
it's bad.
Doesn't guarantee
success.
One time. What if this goes on for 2 years?
Yeah, because you got to wait for ovulation. You got to do all that. It's going to be very time specific.
What do you tell your family?
Luckily, sir, you are the decider. You're the ultimate decider. So if you perhaps put it out there like, yes, I will agree to this, but it has to be done in like the way that Sam mentioned, the baster type of... Oh, I'm sure there's like actual medical syringes that come.
I will not lie to you. This is the God's honest truth. I have a distant cousin who did the turkey baster. Literally did it, and it worked, and they got pregnant.
I'm not surprised.
Try that first.
Kidding.
I'd say try that first.
That's what I think they should do, and that's what I think we should do.
But do you also have a problem with the fact that you are going to be fathering? That's going to be your child.
I mean, I can live with that more than
sleeping with her.
I know people that have had IVF and they've used their siblings' eggs and stuff. I've heard that, and people are fine with that.
I feel like maybe you could disconnect from it.
Yeah, because you're not having...
I just couldn't.
I say we do a GoFundMe.
GoFundMe?
Now, this is only a panic button. This is not a couples court, so we cannot make this decision for you. We can only lend our advice.
And you've got all our opinions here. We all think it's just trouble. It's not a good idea.
I understand the hesitation that you guys have, and it is a really unusual situation.
You're making your husband uncomfortable. It's not going to be good for your marriage.
I mean,
Jack, you're the only woman I'm attracted to, Jack.
I know, and that's why I totally trust you, and I know it's not going to be an issue. I really feel like this is like the best gift we could give them ever. And you know how generous and kind they are. We love them so much. And we know they've been really struggling to have a kid, and they want the kid.
I understand, and I want to be there for you, babe. But honestly, this is just making me nervous.
This reminds me of watching those videos of like horses going out to stud.
Yeah,
how they
that's
do
a lot
that,
of
and then
pressure.
No.
I would try and do another alternative. If you both are on the same page with Chris technically being the father of this child, which it seems like you guys are, it's just the process of getting there.
Yeah.
Then I think you need to look at other routes on how to get there.
Maybe you should do a GoFundMe. Maybe you should put that out there.
That was my point. That was my point, exactly.
Help you out if you need to raise $20,000. Maybe you get together with your brother and talk to him about that way.
Trust me, I have.
I would rather give my money, my savings up. I'd rather give them the $20,000 than deliver it the old-fashioned way.
Unless Ryan's thing says, if she's hot, though, Ryan.
I was making a joke. I mean, all right. Give me a break.
Oh, man.
Well, I got to know what's happening with you guys. Please Call the listener line or call us back.
Or send baby pictures.
They'll send us their baby registry.
Stay in touch, okay, guys?
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
All right. We're looking for an update. Congratulations to Rosie. She just scored the $100 PetSmart gift card, and now she's in the running for $10K. It is the summer of 2020 free. You can try your luck again at 120 and at 520. Now, coming up next, we're going to check the listener line, y'all. Oh, my God. We got some crazy ambient stories and how this one person caught their cheater. You're going to hear it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
It's time to check in with Roula and Ryan's listener line.
You have 912 messages.
Ew. Screw you, clown.
You are a know-it-all, know-nothing. Really?
104.1 KRBE.
Okay, that number is 713-278-VENT, and we encourage you to call about anything at all. I think Eric particularly likes it when you call drunk on a Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
He loves to track your progress.
Me too. Do it, please.
Now, at 7:20, we were talking about how'd you catch your cheater, and wow, what an eye-opener. And I think it's almost like a public service, because if you're in a relationship and you're feeling kind of shaky about something, and then you hear these stories and like, oh, my God, I got to check out and find if he is. Well, one woman called in the listener line. This might take a minute or two to explain, but wow, she fell for it.
Okay.
I tried out Facebook dating for the first time and met an older fella. He's 46 years old, and we connected. We went out on our first date. Everything went well, and went out on a second date. Everything went well. And we wound up dating for about 5 months. I thought he was acting a little weird on weekends and nights. He'd be off of his phone. I wouldn't be able to contact him. But whenever I'd ask him about it, he's like, no, I'm a truck driver, go to sleep at night and everything like that. I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe it's me. Maybe it's my past and I'm the one who's tripping here. He told me that he had been married and divorced a couple of times. I go online and do a search for marriage certificates, though, by his name, and wind up seeing about 4 marriage certificates online. I go to the Harris County Courthouse website, and I see only 3 divorces. Come to find out, some paternity tests as well. And I'm like, okay, well, so he's been married 4 times, divorced 3 times, and the marriages were kind of spread out a little bit. So I'm like, okay, let me check his likes on Facebook, and found the young lady whose name I won't mention. But I click on her page, and she literally has him all over her page. My husband this, my husband that. Oh, I love my husband so much. He's literally the first picture when you click on her page. Yeah, I wound up accidentally being the other woman in this case.
I guarantee that it's got to happen a lot.
Oh, of course.
And you can't get mad at that person for being the other woman when they don't know they're the other woman.
But she did some sleuthing, some investigation on these various websites, which I wasn't even familiar with, that you can go and look these things up, particularly the paternity test.
That's interesting.
I think dating in 2023, you got to do your legwork before you go out with somebody.
Now.
You got to do some research. And I'm talking about a hookup, Ahmad. I'm talking about if you're wanting to date somebody, I don't think that's being paranoid. I think that's being responsible.
No, I was going to say I completely agree. If anything, my homegirls have taught me women will find out. They have they share a catfishing profile. My female friends, they'll follow a guy on this catfishing profile. It's set up. You think this is a regular girl, and they test these guys with this, and they'll look through their likes.
See if they'll take the bait.
Yes. You got to watch out.
I mean, she saw some red flags right off the bat. The fact that, can't go out on the weekends, doesn't answer his phone at night. Come on. That's got to be the number. Oh, and I got to go to bed early because I'm a driver?
Yeah.
Don't drivers, like truck drivers, drive at night too?
Some of y'all are just too obvious with the lies.
All right, let's switch gears and go to the Ambien stories. We did Ambien stories last Friday, and man, a lot of people called in with them. This one, I've never heard of taking Ambien and gambling. This is one time Ambien may actually have paid off. Listen to this, y'all.
I got a story about my buddy telling me about his grandpa taking Ambien. He had a business meeting, set a limit for himself for $300, and that was it.
Okay, so he had a business meeting, but I think he was talking about going to a casino, a business meeting like in Lake Charles.
Once he lost his $300 for the weekend, he was not going to gamble anymore. First night there, loses $300 on slot machines. He goes up to his room, takes an Ambien, wakes up the next morning with a small stack of chips on his nightstand, about $5,000 worth. He goes to check his bank account to see what had happened and how he got $5,000 in chips, and realizes that he won $92,000.
Whoa, he'd won $92,000. Let's continue this story. Yeah, he took an Ambien, won $92,000.
And they told him last night he had won $92,000 from playing poker. He's never played Texas Hold'em ever in his life. And then the following night, he goes and starts playing some of the slot machines and ends up winning another $35,000.
Oh, my God.
Sweet baby Jay.
I need to go with him.
The luck is just
$92,000 in poker and another $35,000 on slot machines.
And then you do have to claim winnings on your taxes.
Anything over $10,000.
And so then they will take half of that, I would imagine, or at least 35% of that, because it puts you in that upper echelon of the tax bracket, right?
I would think so. All right, let's get one more ambient story
All right.
here. This is really bad.
I ended up flooding my mother and father-in-law's house. I was staying there watching the house for them, and I took an Ambien to go to sleep. I guess sometime in the middle of the night, I got up to use the bathroom, and I turned the water on, I guess, to wash my hands, and left the water running and went back to bed. The next morning, I go to get out of bed, put my feet down. The carpet is soaking wet. I walk out. The hall is flooded. The bathroom's flooded. My in-laws' room is flooded. The other bedroom is flooded. And I ended up having to call my in-laws and tell them that I flooded their house. We ended up having to rip the carpets up out of the bedrooms. Fortunately, the tile was hallway, and so was the bathroom. But that's my story. Bye.
Oh, man.
Disaster.
That's the polar opposite of the first one.
Water can do huge amounts of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible damage.
And all of us have experienced leaving the water on. Ryan leaves it on into his pool.
On my pool. So my pool has got a separate spigot. Mm-hmm. And you have to like twist it on the outside, and it pumps water into the pool. It's a separate line.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget sometimes. I'll get in the shower and I realize, oh my God, the water pressure's really low. Oh crap, I left the water running on the pool. But there have been times where I got up at night, or it was nighttime, and I'm like, oh, it's really low, because if the water gets to a certain point, it's going to burn the motor up. It's got to be up to the grate. So I turn on the water, and then I forget. And then I come home from work here. It's like noon. The water's been running for like 12 hours, and holy crap.
It's like overflowing out the side of the pool.
Down the street, get an $800 water bill. I'm like, holy crap.
I was just this past weekend, I had set up a sprinkler system, and it's battery operated. Well, it turned on at about 11 p.m. at night, and I saw it come on, and then I went to bed. I got up in the morning, and I'm on the toilet. I'm like, I hear water running.
Uh-oh.
What is that? Don't you know the battery died and left the sprinklers on all night, all around the house? So I'm waiting for that bill. But here's one thing about the city of Houston. You can have like a one-time leak variance.
Oh, and they'll take care of it.
They will take 50% off of the overage compared to your average. And then there's another one, another category, something circumstances.
Extenuating.
Yes, that word.
Extenuating circumstances.
Hey, yo. Time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
And it is brought to you by Duncan. By the way, this water mishap happened last year, not during this drought that we are having. Right. I mean, I know a lot of areas, there's very, very strict rules as to when you can water.
Right.
Good save.
And
no, it's the truth, though, too.
Set a timer. That's what I always used to do when I had my pool, is I'd either tell Alexa to set a timer for 2 hours, or I'd set my phone for 2 hours.
I just do it on my phone now.
Right.
I just set like an alarm.
Smart.
Okay, so Kyle Tucker did it again. Hit a tie-breaking homer in the seventh inning. The Astros rallied past the Marlins 6-5 last night. Astros are doing something really cool. It's the dog days of summer. Okay, so Dog Day during the weekend's series finale against the Mariners, This is cool. The first 500 fans with their dog in attendance are going to get an Astros dog calendar featuring some of Houston's top stars and a collection of adorable pups. And that just reminded me, talking about dogs and being dog day this summer, here's something, Kevin, I know you're looking at dogs again. Mm-hmm. So my dog, my sweet little Mango, she's a loving, beautiful dog, but she's quite destructive. She gets such a kick out of like when the sprinklers go off at night, like on the night that it goes off, she'll go out there and she just loves to frolic and play in them. Little did I know, she likes to bite the heads off the sprinklers.
I was about to say, is she like mouthing them too?
Oh, yeah. And next thing I know, I've got a gusher in the front yard. I'm like, oh, crap. And those things are not cheap to fix.
No.
Especially when you're somebody like me who does not know how to fix anything.
Wait, come to find out, the part to fix those, because I have fixed them, it's probably less than $5.
Okay, but when you got to hire somebody because you're a dumbass like me, I don't know how to do that stuff. I am not a handyman. I'm not like you, Kevin.
Yeah, then you got to pay the hourly. Just for them to walk in the door is usually like $200.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's going down in H-Town. Now, coming up next, Special K, you got a telemarketer turnaround.
So when they call my phone and says spam, I hit record, and they're trying to sell me on final expenses. I guess they know something that I don't.
I think this is what, I mean, when I hear this, I'm like, oh my God, you can hear the cubicle farm in the background. These people are so evil. They deserve every bit of crap you're giving them. And it is brilliant. I love it. The telemarketer turnaround, it's next on the Roula and Ryan Show.